Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Well, what should have been us facing out on a Scotland tour in the motorhome that we live in full time has had to be postponed until next month. We've got an issue with the EGR valve, but it's booked in at the garage. So instead, we've downsized and come in the Bedingo. So first things first, let's get up and put the kettle on.
I'll come back to you later. This morning we're at Foxton Locks in Leicestershire. It's part of the Grand Union Canal and it has a flight of 10 locks down one hillside. We're going to have a venture around later on and we'll show you what it's all about. Catch you later. This morning we're in a Citroen Berlingo. As Julie said early on, our big motorhome, the one we live in full time, is poorly at the moment. It's got issues with the EGR valve, and we were meant to be going to Scotland as yesterday, but we've had to postpone that till probably end of June, July. But in the meantime, we're in a Citroen Berlingo with a bed in the back, so I'll just quickly show you around. And here it is in the seating position. Table, Julie.
Hi.
We've got storage above there from back and front, so we can gain it from where Julie is.
It's like an aeroplane flight locker.
And we've got, then take you around to the back. We've got an alcohol stove, which is a godsend, absolutely brilliant bit of kit that. Hard to get hold of nowadays. For some reason they've stopped making them, I don't know why. Then we've got a couple of storage boxes there. Yeah, we've got a storage box there. Table, that table will go flat. And it'll make a bed. The backrest at the moment will lie flat, so it'll give you about a 6-foot bed. So yeah, this is our humble abode for the bank holiday weekend.
The Bedingo we call it. And if you'd like one making, drop us a comments in the section below. We'll sort you one out at right price. No.
It's back to basics this weekend. Just been in the standard Berlingo and no motorhome, so we're having to do basic things like boiling water so we could have a wash. And there we are, and I forgot the towel. Oh.
Now it's time for a bacon sandwich. Do you want that bit?
Mhm. The mess tin that you could see there, I've had that since I was a kid. I've had it about 40 odd years now. It's gone everywhere with me and I still use it today.
I have to have my bacon cooked till you can snap it.
And I just like mine a minute either side, job done. We're now on the Grand Union Canal in Leicestershire at Foxton Locks. The canal runs from Trent Lock in Nottingham all the way into London. So we're just heading along the canal now down to top of the locks. There's a few boats waiting to go down and a few have been here overnight. And look at this. That's how it had been over 200 years ago when a young lad walking with a horse.
Says towing a boat all day is very tiring for our horse. My dad doesn't let me sit on him, as it would tire him even more.
As you can see through them trees there, that's how close we are to the canal where we're staying for the weekend. We'll just have a wander down and look at these couple of boats. Morning mate, you alright? Morning, no, you alright? A couple of boats selling crafts and so forth. Morning.
Right.
And here we are on our boat selling cheese.
Yeah, no, it is. It's difficult because sometimes you eat cheese till all the spurs are in the food.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it looks pretty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We'll have a wander back up in a bit and hopefully get some cheese. Here we are, we're just coming to the top of the locks. There's 10 locks in a row down here.
I'm booking with lockkeeper.
All the best.
You too. On your pocket. Yeah, on there. And there are at the stable, at the top of the lock. Some old artifacts and the lay of the land probably back 200 years ago. And we're just coming up to a narrowboat that's got a shop. Let's see what they've got on it. All traditional canal paintwork. Hello.
You're confusing me now. Now it's the wind blowing it up further.
You're not watching it at all.
The wind blowing it up there.
Just at Bottom Lock, and we're going to have a wander into this little pub. Just follow me. Just coming up to one of the old bridges on the Grand Union. They're shaped the way they are so the horses can go up this way, over the bridge itself, back onto the towpath on the other side.
Rainbow bridge.
So as you can see, curves to the other side of the canal, and they bring the horses over here so the horses can come onto this side of the canal onto the towpath. Right, it's tea time. So tonight we're cooking on a cob oven, which is a great little bit of kit. We've had it for years. This I've got 3 or 4 actually. Love them to bits, absolutely brilliant bits of kit. So tonight we're having salmon with potato croquettes, whatever else we stick on. So I'll just show you how to light it and tell you a bit about it. They were originally designed in Africa to be used by African villages. The reason it's called a cob oven because the only source of fuel that they had over there was corn on the cob. So they use a husk to use as fuel instead of charcoal.
So today we're going to have some courgette slices. Get rid of any bit because that's not very. Try and get them about a centimetre thick, that normally helps. Cook them evenly. Should be, I'll just put them on plate for now. We also have in crispy sliced potatoes from Morrison's. These are good in air fryer as well, but they're really better on cob. And then we're having salmon fillets that I'm just going to wrap in foil just to cook them nice and just nice. Normally like to put salt and pepper on, but as always we always forget something, but it's not the end of the world. So I'll just make these into a little parcel. flour on top to steam it out. Come on. They're ready to go on. I'm going to start with the courgette. We'll have these first because these don't take long. Come on. Put lid on and see what temperature we can get it up to. For 5 or 10 minutes, turn them over, lid on again, and they're all good to go.
Right, we'll just check how the courgette's going. They've roughly had 5 minutes either side, so we'll just have a look now, see what they're like. Oh, they look done to me. So we'll just take these off, then we'll drop the potatoes on. And there's a starter. Right, we'll just start the main course now. We'll put the potato slices on, and we'll put the salmon, put these on the bottom, and I'll put the salmon on the top. So we have the taters on now, and then put the salmon on the top and put the lid on. A bit further on in cooking time I'll show you what temperature this will get to. Depending on what charcoal you put on, you can easily get it up to 200 degrees centigrade Celsius.
Drinking water taps just across the road near the toilet block, which is something to bear in mind if you do come to the Foxton Locks rally field. It's not a million miles, it's just something to bear in mind. Well, the real downside to this rally field is the Elson Point, and you have to go right down to the bottom car park, which is about a 10-minute walk up the road. So I'd say you'd need to drive if you was going with your toilet. It's a lovely flat field, and we've been with Leicester DA this weekend. Really friendly. We probably want younger couples on site, but it's not an issue. 27 units they've had. There's a marquee where you take drinks and nibbles on an evening, socialise with other campers. So yeah, all in all it's a good field, flat, right next to the canal. Just wish it was a little bit less windy today.
Well, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. Please join us again on our next one, and please like and subscribe. Until then, bye.